What the kid from the Catholic school, Catholic. Remember he was wearing the Trump hat and the Indian guy was banging the drum in front of his face. He was just standing there with a stupid smile on his face. Remember he was wearing the red hat?
Oh, yes, the MAGA kid.
Okay.
MAGA kid. That's his name.
That's it. That's his name. Yeah, that's it. That's going to be known like that for life.
That's it.
You saw how fast they jumped on that? Without even thinking. They just jumped on it. Oh, my God, he's racist. Da, da, da. He blocked the guy. Even the guy even lied. The Indian guy lied, right?
Yeah.
Or the Native American, whatever is the proper term. He lied. Clearly he lied. And the whole situation was just BS, right?
Yeah.
But they believed it because that fits their narrative. They're like, this is how I think the world is, and it's all going to fit it right in there. And we just saw that right now with the Jesse Smollett. Immediately, everybody jumped on that bandwagon.
That's why you had that up, right? Jesse Smollett, here he is.
Immediately, everybody jumped on that bandwagon. Oh, he got jumped by Trump supporters. This is MAGA country, they said.
Well, he had an interview, and you know he was like, I am not weak.
Yeah.
Right? Because of the gay community, whatever. I am not weak. It's perceived that, you know, if you're gay, you're weak. I am not weak. And he also says, and I'm paraphrasing here, so look it up yourself. He says,
that's what GMA.
I speak the truth. Everyone knows, you know, I'm against Trump and what he stands for. Everyone knows I'm against Trump and what he stands for. You know, he said it with such a animo, well, how would you translate that in English? I'm sorry, forgot. With such energy and strived to, you know, commit, and he's passionate about his against Trump's whatever agenda or Trump period. But you said everyone knew it was a host.
Oh, immediately when the news came out. Once the facts, the quote unquote facts from the beginning came out, almost everybody across the internet, not the main news.
No, not
the
stuff you turn on.
No, not the TV. If you're getting your news through the TV, you're being led astray.
I mean, look, you could be led astray online as well, right? I think what you're saying is that if you go with one source, then that's it. That's going to be the storyteller of your interpretation of.
But everybody online. Clearly, everybody online was like, well, I don't know.
Did you hear Ben Shapiro's thing on it?
I did not hear Ben Shapiro.
Hilarious. He goes over the story of what happened, right? He gets attacked. And then he goes, he's describing the story. He goes to Subway. He gets himself a sandwich. He goes through this horrific ordeal where he's noosed, right?
Yeah. They put a noose around his neck.
They put a noose around his neck. They pour bleach on him. Cops show up and was like, what's going on? And he still has the Subway sandwich.
The whole time.
He
didn't drop that sandwich.
Like, he should be the next spokesman for Subway.
That's hilarious. So good, even if you get jumped. So people automatically are going to be like, oh, that's some racist stuff because they don't want to believe, right? Because you have Ben Shapiro said it. Who else said it? There was a few people online. Oh, that guy, Tim Pool, said the same thing. It seemed a little fishy. I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Some of your favorite YouTubers out there. What the guy's name is?
PewDiePie?
I don't know. Did PewDiePie say something? I don't know.
Think so.
No, but there's a guy. Oh, gosh. I forgot the guy's name. But anyway, everybody was saying it seems a little fishy. Because, first of all, you're talking about Chicago. Right? It was like at 2 a.m. Chicago. A predominantly black city. Predominantly Democrat city. Right? You're talking about 2 white guys walking around with Trump hats. At 3 o'clock in the morning at downtown Chicago? I highly doubt that. Not to mention the fact that it was like below 40 degrees. It was like super cold or something.
Oh, yeah, it was brick. Like half the nation was frozen.
Then on top of that, right? So look, all these things piling up. Then on top of that, they recognize this guy from some show called Empire, which I don't even watch. And I'm Puerto Rican.
I think they just wanted the sandwich and he wasn't letting it go.
Oh, that could be it too.
Could be. Subway's, baby. Not sponsoring us, by the way.
I wish, if you want to, please. Even if you just send us sandwiches once a week, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. What are they going to put in mine?
They have.
Just lettuce?
They have bread, just bread and lettuce. So then on top of that, they noticed this character that's from a show called Empire. That's not a show that you expect Trump supporters to watch, right? Because it's all black cast, I think. or majority black cast.
How dare you, sir?
Right.
What about those extras in the background pretending to have coffee at Starbucks?
Those are probably more black people than white people in that show.
Because they let the bathroom open now for everyone?
So everybody I know watches this show. I don't watch the show personally.
I don't know.
I don't have no interest in the show at all.
No, I'm more of a sci-fi guy.
Everybody I know watches the damn show. Almost nobody is white. Like literally, I can't even think of a white person that watches that show that I know. Right? So you're saying not only that they're white, but they're Trump supporting white people that are also racist that watch this predominantly black show. Then they recognize the black guy that's gay in the street just randomly.
They're like, and he's holding a Subway sandwich?
And they have a noose on them with bleach.
Like they're carrying around with a noose and a gallon of bleach.
No, it wasn't a hot sauce bottle.
Oh,
so it gets really like, whoa, guy. Like
we got to launch an investigation.
Yeah.
Forget about Hillary's emails.
So before the cops came out, before anything, everybody that got their initial report was like, this seems a little fishy. Yeah. It seems way fishy. Now, a lot of these YouTube guys, most of them are white. Okay, let's be real. But not all of them are. One of them is actually a hip-hop rap artist that has his own podcast. Even he said it was fishy.
Do you remember in school, like when something would go down and then there's an issue between two people, and then the crowd gathers, and then once somebody says, "Yo, but your mama," whatever, and then the crowd goes, "Oh, yo, you're gonna let him talk?" Yeah. You know who those people are? The media. Because when this story broke out, Skim It, Noosed, racially profiled with the "Make America Great Again," they're all jumping on.
And then the guy was like, "This is MAGA country."
This is MAGA country.
First of all, if you're in Chicago, you yell that out loud, you're gonna get jumped.
Right?
100%.
Why would you do that?
Why would you even wear the hat? Then, not even say the most. This is the part that got me personally when I first heard the story. He had the noose around his neck when the cop showed up 45 minutes later. First of all, you got beat up, you got jumped, and then you walked away with your sandwich.
Then there are hundreds of cameras footage, none that support the story. There's only 40 seconds where he's out of camera range. When he gets approached by the officers to look at his phone, he's like, "Why do you need my phone?"
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, you said you were on the phone."
You said you were on the phone.
Yeah.
Show me.
You know why? Because they get to see the timestamp. Okay, we know what happened around this time.
Right.
Because you were on the phone.
Yeah. Exactly.
So they
match it with the
camera. But he started erasing things. Right? So you saw what happened was he started erasing things from the phone, and they were like, "Okay, let's focus on what he erased." Because clearly he's hiding something.
Right.
And then we focus on that. That's how they found the guys. And it's funny because he went on Good Morning America and he was like, "Imagine if it was a black guy that did this." Kind of find out.
Is that what we're gonna show us?
Kind of find out black guys did do it. He hired two black guys to do it. Now I was gonna show you this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it here or you might have to link it in. But
and we're 30 minutes in. So do y'all want to get to the shits now, or do you want to? All of it is the shits to me because I want to talk about the Empire dude.
They could hear it already.
That's
no echo.
Finally made a statement, right?
Yeah, he did.
First of all, on the bottom of the screen it says "The War on Trump."
I'm shutting up then.
The War on Trump over and over again.
What?
Is it loud on yours?
Y'all talk.
Volume?
What's the statement?
Like medium.
It is.
What statement did he make?
All right, that's mad loud. You could lower it.
Is that a commercial?
The statement was more saying, I mean, he started with "My body's fine, my soul is stronger." The things.
I'm not gonna play this whole thing, but the point is, look at this group. You got one white guy, jump ginger, and then you got these two black guys.
Ginger.
They're all saying the same thing. This is before. When this came out? Does it have the date on it?
Go to
February 9th. So this is before it came out that this was all fake, and they were saying this whole thing is fishy. These guys are two black guys. This guy's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. This is not your usual suspects. They're gonna disagree with a black man talking about hate crime. You're one of your people, right? Quote unquote. These are people that hate Trump.
right.
At the bottom says the war on Trump. They don't like Trump. They're against MAGA, whatever you know.
MAGA.
But they say what you're saying sounds wrong. So that's why Joe Budden gained to me a lot of respect because he'd be real about it. He's telling you the facts. This is what I see. I don't care what anybody else says. This is what I see.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like cut to the chase. You know what is going on here. And this is not the first time.
Oh man, the plot thickens too.
But this is not the first time where people are hoaxing, setting up hoax. for an agenda, whatever it may be.
So this is where it thickens. The plot thickens. Ready for this? The whole thing came out that it looks like, allegedly, it looks like the brothers were hired by Jesse, the two Nigerian brothers were hired by Jesse to jump him, to hit him so that he could have some bruises and cuts, so that he can make up this whole story that they put a noose around his neck, right? Coincidentally, Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, two people that are running for president, put in legislation to pass a law saying that putting a noose around somebody's neck is a hate crime. Coincidentally, then this happens right away, right? So they say, okay, we're going to put this law that says noosing somebody is a hate crime. When was the last time we ever had anybody talk about noosing in this country? Is it such a big problem that we talk about it?
All right, when's the last time you heard a losing story?
Never in my life. That they noose somebody, whatever.
No.
But even if it happened, let's say it happened once or twice. Even if it happened once a year. Oh, snap. Oh. Even if it happened once a year, it's not a big. It's not like a problem that's raging across this country. All of a sudden, when you want to put in a bill for this, all of a sudden somebody shows up with a noose around their neck in a hate crime. This is Kamala Harris, that she was trying to pass that bill. Cory Booker was another one that was backing it up. Damn, I don't have it here. But these two, Kamala Harris and Jesse Smollett, apparently they're buddies.
Why wouldn't they be?
Apparently they go to these protests together to do things. So we're talking about somebody that's trying to pass a bill, and then all of a sudden one of her friends gets a noose around his neck. That seems a little too coincidence. Then kind of find out that a lot of it is fake.
Yeah, I mean, what they got out of it. The real question is that is he going to be charged?
It looks like he's going to be charged. Yeah.
Right.
And then a reason why you know he's probably going to be charged is because he decided to stop cooperating with the police and he got a lawyer.
Correct.
So
what is he going to be charged with?
Making false allegation, false reporting, which carries time behind it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it does.
And he should.
What did I hear? Up to 3 years? No. Was it 3 years?
No, but listen to this. This is what's even crazier about it. Okay? This is the most messed up part about it. Imagine if there was just two random white guys just walking around in the city that day, going from A to B, and they just happened to be in the neighborhood. And the cops would have said, are these the guys? These two white guys? 100% he could have said, yeah. And those guys could have went to jail for hate crime, not doing it, not even being part of it.
Yeah, but I think there's cameras. I mean, I think that, like you said, the cops were in some opinions. I think Ben was saying that they let it drag on.
The cops?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like they let it drag on, knowing that this was what it was.
No, you know what it was? The two brothers were in Africa.
Correct.
They came back, and that's when they questioned them. They actually raided their house.
They raided their house.
Oh, and it gets so much thicker. There's so much to the story. A few weeks before that, Jesse Smollett got a letter, a hate crime, whatever, saying you're N-word, you're F, whatever. But it was done with, it looks like a child drew it, and then it was stuck with cutout words from a magazine stuck together. Almost like you would see like in a bad...
A Unabomber threat or something?
Exactly. Something like in a bad movie or something. And then when the cops raided the two Nigerian brothers, their house, they found magazines with letters cut out.
Nice.
Then they found out that the two brothers bought the rope from a hardware store a couple days before. Better. This whole thing is just like, yo.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. He done messed up, yo. He's gonna get in trouble. His career's over. For sure.
You think so?
Oh, he's done.
I mean, he was just acting.
When?
When he made up that story.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. But clearly he's a bad actor. He didn't get away with it. If he was a good actor, he would have got away with it.
I mean, but